All right. Well, so no BBD. It's called the sevens game for a reason. It's
Okay.
not all right. The
nines
nine game. The 9 versus 7s.
Yeah, the
I feel
niner.
like I'm going to lose this one. But anyway, for most of you, you know the game we play. We play sevens. First person to roll a 7 does not get to go first. Whew. Ah.
7.
Yes.
Lucky.
All right. I'll be on the play.
Keep.
Keep.
All right.
Okay. All right. We're good.
All right. I'm not getting there.
Look at this.
All right, we got there. All right,
All right,
I'll
yeah.
actually keep.
All right, I will actually keep as well. So with this opening hand, we're going to want to play this on... We actually have the ability to play all our spells on curve. We might have to take damage, but I think just templing on turn 1 is better than turn 4, or potentially turn 3, depending on how our draw is. So we're going to temple, scry, go.
Lucky. I'm going to draw the worst possible draw and say
The
go.
forest. Oh, a card in your hand. I'm going to start this game at 19 life to play a Seeker of the Way, and hopefully he can find me the path to victory.
Draw. All right, well, I guess I will fetch for a plains and cast a lion. I'm also at 19 life.
All right. I think trading here is fine because what else are we going to do? And we need to have Hordeland Outburst actually matter. So I'm willing to give BBD the opportunity to trade. I don't want to waste the card in our hand on it. So I'm going to take a pain, get myself 3 of one of the most wonderful people on the planet's tokens. I don't need to ask for something next week.
All right.
And attack you for 3.
I will block and gather courage.
Oh, brutal. All right. All right, I'm at 21. Go. Woo!
All right. I was not lion when I decided I want to make that play. I'll play Mana Confluence and bash.
All right, I'm at 18.
I will get this lion party started. You're up.
Huh. That's an interesting one to top deck. Go.
An old Jeskai Ascendancy. Well, that kind of sucks for me.
Yeah, drawing that one kind of changed my plan.
All right, well, no fear.
No fear.
I'm going to take a point and play Soren.
Resolves.
I'll plus it and attack you.
Well, I guess we'll kill one of your guys. Trigger and untap. And I get to loot. And I can double block, but I lose my tokens, so I won't. I'll just take it. I go to 14 and you go to
22.
22. Did you? Oh, you. Yeah, I'm not keeping track of your life.
Go.
Keeping track of mine. 14 now.
That Stoke the Flames was brutal.
Yes, it was. I was glad we had it. All right, so I'm going to take a point and cast Hordeling Outburst. That's going to make all my guys +2/+2, and I'm going to get to loot.
Yep.
And I guess we'll just get rid of another land. Man, this card's really good. And I'll kill your Soren. And I'll pass the turn. With mono gas in hand.
Great, that's exactly what I want. Alright, I'm going to cast the Death Dealer.
All right, you're at 21.
Yep. I think I just have to...
I'm at 13.
I think I just have to keep attacking.
I mean, he could pump, but I mean, I might as well just chump block. I have enough resources.
Go.
All right, so he cannot even protect his Rakshasha unless he has another Gather Courage. But we could always just do this and just, yeah, okay, that sounds awesome. Attack you.
Block one of them.
I'm going to +1/+1 and lifelink, untap them, draw a card,
Sure.
loot. All right, we'll just discard Temple, and I have.
I will gather courage.
Okay, so I'm going to lose one of these, but I'm going to gain 15, and you're going to take 12.
Yep. So I go down to 9, and you go to
28.
Yep.
Go.
All right. Well, we drew another Windswept Heath. This is forest. The second forest was the draw that I was saying was real bad. I think that I have to just pass the turn.
All right. All right, we're going to start the turn by just Stoke the Flaming You. Trigger, untap, loot.
5.
Interesting. I'm pretty sure that you could have an Obzon Charm to just blow us out, or a removal spell. So trying to combo doesn't make any sense, so we'll just discard. Play Springleaf Drum, trigger. I don't have to, I can just get +1/+1 and not loot, right?
Yeah.
I'll loot, whatever. And attack you with my 3/3s.
Block 2 of them.
Okay, those are 3/3s though.
Yep. I will gather courage, my Rakshasa Death Dealer.
Okay.
And I'll Abzan Charm on your 3/3s. Alright, I'm dead.
So Senecy's pretty good.
Yeah. Alright, we're back for game 2, and I'm on the play, and I think I just lead with this. I'm going to keep, by the way.
I'm gonna keep, but it's probably a mistake.
Okay, I'll lead with Soldier of the Pantheon.
Ooh. I will Temple, Scry, bottom, go.
I gotta say, this deck has 4 basics in it, and I really wish that I didn't have them in my hands, because they have been real bad. I'll attack you down to 18, and I'll go to 19 and cast Stable and Sim Champion.
Alright, so you're at 18?
I'm at 19, you're at
19,
18.
18. Okay.
You're up.
Alright, I'm gonna play Flooded Strand, play Swift Spear, and pass.
Alright, come on, deck. That was a delight. Exactly what I wanted to draw. Crash.
Alright, I'm gonna block.
Okay. Oh, I messed this one up.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Retraction Helix on this. And then I'm going to pass priority to you. And that's such a sweet play.
Alright, that's fine.
Alright, so I go to 15.
Yep, I messed up. I'll take 2 points and cast Anafonza.
I'll bounce it.
Oh yeah, your guys' haste.
Yeah, it's like a huge blow-up turn.
Oh yeah, jeez. I forgot about that. Alright.
I'm doing a cut.
That's fine. That was real bad on my part.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard. I mean, I guess I would have just attacked if I didn't have it.
I mean, not necessarily. Might just want to trade.
What do I want to do with my turn? I think this hand wants to be defensive, so I'll just pass.
What do I want to do? I think I take 2 to cast a Rhino.
Ugh. All right, so you're going to go to 15, so we're at 15 all currently.
Then I go to 18, you go to 12.
12 to 18, correct. And you're going to attack?
Yep.
I'm going to crack and just Sky Charm this.
Okay.
All right, and then I'll block.
Okay.
So I'm at 11 to 18 right now.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Draw. What could I really have to worry about? All right, so I'm going to attack you, but I'm going to cast Dig Through Time.
Okay, 16.
And I'm going to dig through some time. That. This potentially. Well, this is tough. Well, it's going to be this for sure. And so one of these, I think it's probably this. Yeah, all right. Oh, this might be good. This is tough. No, it has to be that. All right. And your turn. Yeah,
right.
so you go to 14 up, and I go to 8.
I go to 17 and you're at 8.
Yep.
Once all said and done, you're up.
All right, that does help. I'm going to play Jeskai Ascendancy.
Sure.
Colorless to play a Springleaf Drum, and I will loot.
Okay.
Wow, I have to think about this. Okay, so right now he's got 2 power, 3 power. 1 from this and 2 from this. So he's 4/5 currently.
Yep.
All right. I don't think you could kill me, but we do have to discard.
You already drew a card, right? You said
Yeah, I
that.
have to discard. All right, so I'm going to discard this. I'm going to take a point to go to 7. And I'm going to can I get this into play this turn? Yeah, because I can go tap. No, I can't. I'm going to Retraction Helix this, loot again. Oh, I should attack first, then Retraction Helix it,
Yep.
and then bounce.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and go down to 11.
2. Yep.
So 7 to 11. All right, your turn.
That was a good draw. I guess I'll take a point and cast a Rhino. So I go to 13 and you go to 4.
All right, I'm at 4.
Go.
Okay, so I think I can kill you, but I have to figure out exactly how I'm supposed to do this. So I'm going to take a point and go to 3 and cast Hordling Outburst.
I'm gonna respond with Lightning Bolt.
I was wondering. And so then I'm going to Retraction Helix this. And the combo plays out mana, and I'm just going to keep this in hand because this is the kill card. Mana, bounce this, use the mana to recast this, untap them. Mana, do this a million times.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so now I'm untapped
Sure.
with no mana in my pool. I'll bounce this, and then I'll Retraction Helix and attack you.
Yep.
Sweet.
All right, we're back for sideboarding. For myself, I don't like Soldier against this deck. He does have some multicolored spells which you gain life off of, but that doesn't really matter that much. The real issue is that he has Raise the Alarm and Hordling Outburst, which really invalidate a 2/1. Likewise, I'm going to cut Gather Courage because he's not killing our guys, generally speaking, and we're not winning games by, like, making our guy bigger. Like, he's chump blocking, or he's bouncing it, or, like, all kinds of other things. And, like, I just had these Gather Courages in both my hands, and they just really didn't do that much.
Except for the first play of the game. It was
Sure.
awesome, but after that it wasn't.
Yeah, like, I got him the first play of the game, but, like, even that wasn't, like, it
That
didn't
great,
change the outcome of the game, really. And I'm going to bring in Thought Seizures and removal spells to, like, kill his guys and try to disrupt him from comboing me. Like, that second game there, I felt very comfortable if he didn't combo me out. So if I had something like Thought Seize to disrupt the combo, I probably would have been able to win that game instead of Soldier. So.
All right, so on our side, what we're going to be doing is taking out the Rabble Masters on the draw. Also, like, these could come in on the play, and I will be switching sideboarding on player draw, and we'll keep cutting if I end up losing. But I'm going to be bringing in Oppressive Raise, and Glare of Heresy as some removal spells. But I also think that I want to change my threat to Manus Riders. And because I want to bring in some removal in this matchup, this is what I'm cutting. And I know it doesn't really make sense, like, logically, but I want the combo still in my deck, and I want Ascendancy still in my deck. But against a Thoughtseize deck, it is much better to have proactive things you can top deck, along with things I can still dig through time. So 2 Springleaf Drum still helps my mana base, because the mana is a little, iffy.
Yeah.
But I'm cutting a land against a Thoughtseize deck on the draw. That's the way I'm looking at it. I'm cutting 1 Helix because flooding on these against Thoughtseizes and removal spells is real bad. But it's still, like, good to just have a bunch of tokens, target 1 to get a bunch of effects off Ascendancy. And I don't want to have too many Ascendancies, because your deck is so aggressive. And I can still be aggressive because if you Thoughtseize me and I keep top decking cards like Manus Riders, like, I can just kill you.
Yeah, makes sense. All right, we're back for game 3, and this hand's pretty solid. It's not, like, exciting, but it's definitely solid, although I really hate these basics so much. So.
Yeah, my hand is extremely slow, and it's getting slower. So I guess Scrying's better right now. Yeah, we'll keep a removal spell. Wish I didn't Scry.
All right, I'm just going to play an Heir of the Wilds, and you're up.
Go.
All right, here we'll crash in for 2
Okay.
and Thoughtseize you. So 18 apiece. All right, so what am I afraid of here? Well, this hand. Let's see what my hand is.
It's, like, all over the place.
Yeah. So it has a Glare of Heresy, which makes me want to take his Ascendancy, because this is not going to be an answer to Ascendancy when he has Glare of Heresy. And we can use we have this and this, so yeah, I'll go ahead and take the Jeskai Ascendancy.
Okay.
And then play another Citadel. You're up.
Sweet. All right, I'm going to take a pain.
17. I'm guessing I'm going to 15.
Yeah, I will attack.
Okay. Not surprised. I'd rather save this because it has versatile options. So we'll crash in.
15.
And then I will do the murderiest cut I've ever done in my life. Yeah.
Alrighty. Kind of bricking on good cards here.
Talk my language.
Yeah, oh.
Alright, I'm at 14.
Go.
One thing about that Swift Spear is that it's really fast.
It is very fast.
All right, I will attack you.
I'm at 13.
I'll cast a Fleece Mane Lion.
It resolves.
I'll cast a Blood-Soaked Champion.
It resolves.
Your turn. All my spells are resolving. I love where this game's going.
All right, that was what is the word? A goulet?
Is that another ascendancy?
Is not another ascendancy. It's just
Chest Guy charm?
outburst
Oh, jeez.
into glare into attack for 3. Put you at 11.
Yep.
All right, your turn. Trying to get aggressive, but this rhino's gonna stop me in my tracks.
Oh, I don't have a Rhino.
Oh, that's
so
good.
It's very fortunate for you. I know both the cards in your hand, but I'm going to Thought Seize you anyway.
Get my helix.
Yep.
It's
Oh, I
at
actually
9.
didn't know that. Sorry, yeah, you played the Glare, so yeah, I only knew the Helix, so I'm at...
No, you. Mana Confluence wasn't my opening hand.
Oh, it might have been. I didn't write it down.
Oh, maybe it wasn't.
All right. I go to 9.
Okay.
Yep. We'll send in this guy.
11. No reason to waste it.
Yep. And I'm going to Banishing Light your Monastery Swift Spear and say go. I gotta
Take your time.
stay on defense with this air.
Attack you.
And I'll block.
I will give all my guys +1/+1 and lifelink, so I'll gain 6 and you take 4.
Yep.
17 to 5.
Yep.
Your turn.
Nope. That was not what I want to draw.
It wasn't a rhino.
What do I need to do to win this game? It's not what I want to do, but I'm going to draw 2, lose 2.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that was a couple of bad ones, so.
15 to 3.
Go.
Good job.
Yep. All right, this hand's pretty bad, but I'm on the old YOLO plan. So.
I mean, the more hands I look at this deck, the more I am in love with it because they're wild. I don't even know what this is. This isn't a Magic deck, though.
Well, this is a Magic deck. It's just one that's not doing very well.
All right, we'll scry, keep.
All right, that was a good draw. Play Lion. Go.
Actually, I'm going to take that one back. I'm going to play a Temple, Scry, Keep, and Oppressive Raise.
Okay.
Go. Swords to Plowshare.
Oh, he'll be back in the game. So we get a lot of lands. Go.
Huh. Well, we're not going to play this Mana Strider into Obzon Charm mana. So I'm just going to play a Springleaf Drum and pass the turn.
Boon Satyr.
Oh no! I'm an idiot.
Got him with a classic Boon Satyr Gambit. All right, Boon Satyr's getting in.
All right. 16 down to 15.
I'm going to play... I think it's better to play this, actually, over this. So I'm going to take a point and play an Anafenza.
All right, so you are at
19
to
and
15.
Another Sandstep Citadel. We're getting steppy with it, so you're good.
All right, let's play Raise the Alarms.
Sure.
Get us 2 Soldiers by Christian Pluskow, one of the cool soldier tokens I've ever seen. Draw. That was a brick.
Do you know who's not a brick? Anafenza the Foremost.
All right, we're going to get a little interesting here. I'm going to play this. I am going to play a Mantis Rider.
Okay.
Go to 14. Retraction Helix it.
Yep.
Attack and then bounce.
Those guys don't have vigilance, but yes.
Yeah, but I'm just doing it all in one.
Yep, I got a
Motion.
14 as well.
You go to 14, and your turn. Just trying to tempo BBD out here with what I have to do to win this game.
All right, well,
10.
crash on in. I don't think I want to...
Oppress.
I want to get aggressive here still. So I'm going to go ahead and BioBlight his Mantis Rider while he's tapped out.
All right.
And then take 2 points to
Player Anafenza.
recast Anafenza. I should play it first and then,
Yeah. I was just about to say that too.
Yeah, you're up. That way your digs are a little bit worse.
We are in trouble, boys and girls. Your go.
Helm Smasher. Combat.
Okay.
I will attack both of these and put a counter on this.
Fuck.
Okay. Alright, so you go to 6.
Yep.
Alright, we'll play a... I'll take the bait and play a Rhinoceros.
Alright, so I'm going to go to 3.
15, and then I'll go to 14 and cast this too.
Alright.
You're up.
Dig through time.
Okay.
Achop, 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 achop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well,
I hope I'm not dead.
you're definitely not dead.
Yeah, you don't have to show. Did you
Well-
only take 1 card off that dig?
Yeah. Guess we'll take another one.
Alright. That's an alarming dig through time.
We're at 3. Yeah, I'm dead.
He wasn't able to raise any defenses.
I needed to find a combo piece.
Alright, going into the last game, Bloodsoaked Champion's been pretty bad against your Raise the Alarms and Hordling Outbursts and things.
And Raise Alarm's been bad against your non-Bloodstoke champions.
Yeah, so I'm cutting these, and I'm bringing in Storms and Boonsater and Gather Courage. Hopefully with Thoughtseize, I'm not going to die the combo.
Yep.
These cards are just good cards. So.
And Just Got Charm has been impressive, but it's also one of the weaker cards in the deck, I think, in the matchup. To where I want to bring in the Drum for mana issues, just to make sure I hit 3 lands, or 3 ways to produce mana by hopefully turn 3. And I'm going to be bringing back my Rabble Masters, since I'm on the play against an Abzan strategy. They're usually very good.
Yep.
Well, my hand is, what is that word that you like to use? It's a Robert something.
Paulson?
Robert Paulson, yes. His name was Robert Paulson.
Alright, well this hand is, I'm going to do a lot of damage to myself. I hope you don't kill me.
All right, well, I'm going to take 1, so you get to take 1.
That's like the Evan Irwin of damage.
Yeah.
Taking 1, so you also do take 1. I'm going to take 1 so that I can take another 2.
Oh, no.
Second
That's
thought's
really
easy.
good against this hand.
Whew. Alright, so I'm at 17.
That is actually very good. Do you want to risk it?
Wow.
Do you just want to take the Springleaf Drum and risk that I never cast another spell for the rest of the game?
No, I don't think I can do that. That seems way too greedy. I don't... Oof. I think I have to take Hordling Outburst.
Wow.
Card is...
Just that good, huh?
Yep, you're up.
Oh, yeah,
that's
16,
right,
yeah.
16, yeah.
All right, I will play a Springleaf Drum and attack you for 2.
14.
Go.
Let's see, try to remember. I'll go to 13 and cast an Air to the Wilds.
Wow.
You're up.
Very aggressive. Now, I'm not going to fetch yet because I would not mind drawing an island or a plains right now. I don't like drawing that. But I do like how aggressive I get to be without even having to put Ascendancy into play. So I'm going to go get an island since I don't need to make sure my mana base can tap for all my spells. I'm going to take 1 and go to 18, and I'm going to cast...
17, actually.
17. I'm going to cast both spells you haven't seen yet and blow you out.
One of them is a Helix, probably.
No. One is Raise the Alarms.
Sure.
Tap, Oppressive Raise, attack for 3.
I'm at 10.
Your turn.
Oh, that did blow me out. And this is so bad. I needed him to not have aggression because
Yeah.
these were my 3 lands.
Wow.
And I can only cast...
I like have you locked out with the Stoke the Flames.
Pretty much am. I
Yeah.
mean, I'll play a lion, take 2.
All right. You're at 8.
Yep.
Attack for 4.
4.
Go. Oh no!
Still in it.
We have a chance.
In it. I mean, you're just gonna stoke me, so I'm
Yeah,
dead.
I mean, you could rhino, right? But then
I
I.
have a rhino.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Combo.
I think I took the right card, but
Yeah.
I think Outburst would have wrecked me.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. Every time I play this deck, I love it a little bit more and more. It feels like very much like an aristocrat strategy where you have a bunch of different moving pieces.
Yeah.
And it has all my favorite cards. Like, I love Monastery Swiftspear. I love Hordlane Outburst. Stoke the Flames. Like, these are cards that I've always wanted, but you get to play them in an Ascendancy shell.
Yeah.
So people just, like, the coolest thing about this deck is learning how to learn how your opponents react to you. Like, what all your different things do, right? Because you're a combo deck that has, like, dig through time. So it feels very much like a Splinter Twin deck. And so it's like very important to know what your opponent's thinking. I have no idea, because when I thought about playing against this deck for the top 8 of the Open in Richmond, I was like, I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do or how to think. And so I was just doing a little bit of preparation in case I actually got to the finals, because I thought this deck was going to just like hot knife through butter against all the Mardu.
Yeah.
Which it did. Mardu and Jeskai was all it had to play against. But I'm not going to lie, I think this deck is extremely powerful, but is only as good as you play it.
Yeah, it's
you
really
can't
hard to play.
Yeah, it's not a deck that can carry you. If you want to do that, play my 4-color deck, because that deck carried me.
It's also super, like, you also get a lot of really awkward draws, which we didn't really see too many of those.
Oh, no, you didn't. Yeah, no, you could. I mean, I kept hands without creatures.
Okay.
So, like, and dig through time and fetch land and retraction helixes. Like, I had a double retraction helix draw. I'm like, yeah, I'll try it. Like, if I draw a creature, like, I can fill my graveyard to dig through time. It didn't work. But, yeah, the deck has a lot of bad draws, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't mulligan that well.
Yeah, so, like, I mean, this 5-game set doesn't tell the entire story. Like, yes, it is definitely very powerful, but
No, it tells the story between you and I, though.
Okay, it tells that story.
It does.
Yeah, but it doesn't tell the
Grinding
deck
version
story.
2. Grinding BBD into dust.
All right, what's mine? Like, I don't know.
What's your...
I mean, I have to have a story too.
Yours?
Yeah.
D's nut lows draws.
Yeah, getting ground. Is that mine? Getting grinded.
The nut story.
Yeah. This Abzan aggro deck, I don't feel like we really got to see. I mean, I just kind of got stomped, so I don't know if it was like.
I mean, it was one of the
or-
only decks I lost to in the tournament, and it feels good.
Yeah.
It feels like the kind of deck you're going to want to play in a real metagame, but not one that is filled with Hordlane Outbursts and Seder Wayfinders and stuff like that. Like, it looks strong. It was piloted by a very strong player.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like it can just beat up a lot of the other green mid-range decks.
Yeah.
But moving forward, if people are playing like combo decks like Jeskai Ascendancy, if that becomes more popular, it might need a better sideboard for those matchups. But this deck looks good. I don't know where we go from here. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like every time I play with that deck, I must be doing something wrong because I just have a handful of Springleaf Drums and Retraction Helixes, and I'm just like doing anything. I feel like I'm just doing like it's a very tough deck to play. Like, you have to have practice with it. Like, I wouldn't recommend it to anyone unless you practice with it a lot.
Yeah, and one of the cards that the first card that I want to try in this deck is maybe like one Tormenting Voice. It feels like a perfect place to be with this deck because, like, I feel like you can just like gain some velocity, helps your dig through times.
I mean, do you think Dig is better than Treasure Cruise? Like,
yeah, 100%.
I mean, even with like how awkward it can be to cast sometimes.
I mean, I don't think it's going to be that awkward to cast a dig through time compared to a Treasure Cruise. Like, I don't feel like I feel like I'm going to be always paying more than 2 mana to cast the first one unless it's really late in the game.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the double blue.
Oh, the double blue's fine. The mana base can support it. You have 3 Springleaf Drums. The importance of it is finding the combo pieces. Like, I would not play... If you said that Treasure Cruise is better than Dig Through Time and you have to play Treasure Cruise or nothing, I would play nothing. I would just not play one of those effects.
I mean, I think that's kind of ridiculous, but
No, because you want to find combo pieces. Like your deck is a combo deck, and Dig Through Time digs for combo pieces. Like there's a reason why all the Scapeship decks are running Dig Through Time as opposed to that. Like all the combo decks are running
but
one, and all
those decks also cast Cryptic Command, so they're like I just feel like I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I just felt like when I was playing the deck, I was having issues with the double. I was having issues casting both Hordling Outburst and Dig, like in reasonable time.
Oh well, let me get my mana hands on it. I can make good mana bases. I've already worked on one that's a little bit different, but I wanted the winner's deck list to shine.
Yeah, I mean
in our versus video, but I have been working on the mana base, and one of the things is that I feel like this deck should be more like Aaron's deck, where you just run 3 mana Confluence. I think there's no reason not to play 3 mana Confluence.
I definitely agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't have any monasteries in my deck list anymore. Like just too many tap lands. I have 4 temples and three or a third Temple of Epiphany and 3 mana Confluence is where my mana base is at right now. And I cut one of the planes for a Flooded Strand to also help get islands.
Yeah, I agree
so my
with
deck
that,
has
yeah.
put
multiple more blue sources into
yeah,
the deck.
well, it put an extra blue source in the deck, but it also made the mana come into play on tap more.
Okay.
And scry more.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a good change.
Yeah, but anyway, join us later this week with some articles and videos, maybe a little bit on this deck by the time I have, quote unquote, mastered it. Not, mastered it in the sense of it takes 10,000 hours to master.
You have to master the way.
I do have to master the way. But I have someone that can help me find it.
He will seek the way.
That is true.
Yeah.
And that is the Jeskai way. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you later this week. We already said that part.
I was going to say that was way over my head.
It was way over your head?
Yeah.
Most things are. Except hair.
That's true.
Whoa!
Oh! He's right.
See you guys next week.